Both sides of the coin. FOMO is the nature of the beast in a lot of things. A lot of PokeTubers out there, a lot of people just say, hey, Destined Rivals is never getting a reprint. It only is going to go up. Oh, they're putting out the packs. They're never going to put out the booster bundles again. Or not booster bundles, booster boxes, my apologies. So it's $600 a box now, in a bull run that we're all in. Is it more likely to hit 900 first or 300 again? And the reality is, wave 1, wave 2 came of Destined Rivals, and people thought wave 2 was going to bring wave 3 very soon behind it. Surging Sparks is the only one we've seen that's actually gotten true reprints since it came out. Mega Evolutions had its wave 1, wave 2. This was wave 1, wave 2. Black Bolt, White Flare got their Pokemon Center ETBs wave 1, wave 2. Phantasmal Flames got wave 1, wave 2, and that was it. And that was a month and a half to 2 months apart. So that's really where you see that. Surging Sparks has had the only true booster box reprint since, call it, realistically, September. That's the reality of where we're at right now. And times are ticking, and a lot of people are talking about how it's repeating the same thing. Pokemon Center is not changing their reprint cycle, reprint schedule. The biggest problem is Europe has a lot of the product that should come to the United States, but tariffs prevented a lot of that. Potentially, is that the end of the world, though? No, they bought another reprint facility, and they're going to move it. But right now, with everything that's in print, prismatic reprints aren't looked at as a crash. Reprints, at least in my eyes, always have felt like an opportunity. It's like, oh, something's getting reprinted. Yes, I finally have the chance to spend $200 or $300 or $500 or $1,000 on more product that I've wanted. So the reality is, would you want to spend $600 right now on a Destined Rivals booster box or 2 Surging Sparks booster boxes? Would you rather spend $600 on a Destined Rivals booster box, or would you rather buy 10 booster bundles of Prismatic? Would you rather spend $600 on a Destined Rivals booster box? And you can answer this in the comment section down below. If you think I'm completely off, talk to me about it. Would you rather buy 5 or 6 151 booster bundles, 5 or 6 Paldean Fates booster bundles? Would you want to spend $600 on 1 Destined Rivals booster box or 2 Twilight Masquerade booster boxes? $600 booster box is a tough buy. It really could potentially be. Would you want to buy that or something that's out of print? A Silver Tempest booster box, a couple Crown Zenith ETBs, couple Lost Origin Pokemon Center ETBs. You can go all the way back and buy Celebrations even. Evolving Skies ETBs, Chilling Reigns booster box. The list goes on and on. We can go all the way back here to say like Sword and Shield ETBs. You can go to Sun and Moon Base and buy a couple Sun and Moon Base ETBs. So there's product out here. I'm going to be honest with you. If you've never seen Crimson Invasion booster boxes, you're not missing out. I've opened Crimson Invasion and I pulled the top chase. It's not anything special. But that's the reality of what you could potentially buy right now. Or would you rather just save your money in Destined Rivals and get a case of something, whether that's a case of Destined Rivals ETBs or a Prismatic Evolutions case? There's other ways around a lot of the products. What's scary is even on cards, FOMO hits. So take a quick look, just to give you a little perspective on charts. To go from $3 when nobody cared about it a year ago, to pump it all the way up to 15, all the way up to 20, over 120% gain. And then it falls. It's going to be interesting to see where Destined Rivals settles. The Glass Birds promo, it was 40 to 50 bucks last year around this time, and it went all the way up almost 200%. And then it had its moment. It fell all the way back, and it's dancing around 90 bucks right now, 80 to 90. The Snorlax, I still kick myself over this one, the 151 Pokemon Center promo. Back in the summer, it was chilling for about $100 to $120 for just the promo itself. And the PSA 10 for this in that time was about $500. And then we had never gotten the 151 reprint that everybody was talking about that was supposed to come around Christmas. And it flew to about $250. And this card went from $500 in a PSA 10. You can't see it all the way back here. All the way up to, it came into the ballpark of about $1,500. And now it's sitting at about $1,200 right now. What I'm really working to get at is understand we're up right now in the life cycle of it in the last 3 months, about 48%, 86% over the last 6 months, from the bottom at around 225, where people said this is, don't buy it 225, it's going to get reprinted, it's going to go right back to MSRP, and then it just never did. And then people said when it hit the 500 mark the first time, and then there was manipulation up to the 700s, people like, it's going to go back to 300, and then it never did. The reality is it's sitting at about $600 right now. Am I buying this box? I can sleep at night knowing I never picked one of the Destined Rivals booster boxes up, and I'm quite honestly okay with that. Does it stink that I never got a chance to buy it? Yeah. Do I want to? I don't know. Does anybody want to take a Moonbryon and give me 4 Destined Rivals booster boxes for my Moonbryon? Maybe we could work out a deal. But the reality is I don't see the high value in getting it at this point. But that's just me. There's other plays to help you make your money, whether you buy lots or whether you buy 80%. You could work your way up to a Destined Rivals booster box for sure. I mean, shoot. The stuff I sell on TikTok Shop, maybe one day I'll just say, hey, you know what? I got $600. Let's buy this. And Destined Rivals comes into my sealed collection. But that's the reality of where we're sitting at right now. There's so much out there. Would you want 2 Scarlet and Violet base booster boxes? I feel like that's more of an opportunity for me. I'm definitely looking at Scarlet and Violet base booster boxes right now to buy. And yeah, because just for the fact that, like, if you look at the prices of everything, $240 to $300, the reality is Obsidian Flames booster boxes. I'll take 2 of those before Destined Rivals booster box right now. Obsidian Flames, Surging Sparks. Yeah, Journey Together. You might joke about it, but that's the reality. Twilight Masquerade's a buy. Those are better buys. Pokemon Center ETB, give me 2 Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs over Destined Rivals booster box at this point right now. But that's just my take on it. At the end of the day, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just telling you what I'm trying to do. And so always take your time to consider everything that you're trying to do out here, because the reality is, in 5 years, the goal is potentially everything's going to move up. Sealed product gets more scarce. The PSA 10s of cards, the number of PSA 10s increases these days. We all know everybody and their mother grades. If you know someone in cards, they grade cards. They grade the cards that they have. And so with all that being said, where's the premium? The premium's on the sealed product. The premium's not on a lot of the cards. When the light shines away from them and the FOMO is no longer there, a lot of those cards kind of just fizzle into, they were at the $250, they were at the $500, they were at the $600, the $700 PSA 10, and then they fizzle. But the sealed product of those sets continues to rise. And at the end of the day, you got to be able to look under all the lenses. And I think with this spreadsheet that I've been making, I'm going to open up a couple more columns. One of the columns that I'm going to make is going to be top card price raw, top card price PSA 10, and what that top card is, just to give a better idea of like, hey, well, here's the sealed product going north, and look at this, the card, the top one in a PSA 10, and just raw potentially is going south. So hey, it's Pat's Projects. Hit this video up with a like and comment to help the algorithm push it to more people. I can't thank y'all enough for vibing with me. It's Pat's Projects. I want to win, and I want you guys to win too. So subscribe if this video made you smile. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, Pat out.